In this video, I'll be making a heavy-duty furniture dolly. The materials used for this project are 2 pieces of 2x4 and 2 pieces of 2x6. The 2x4s are just a little bit longer than the 2x6s. Actual dimensions don't really matter, but this will result in a rectangle shape. The pieces will be joined together using half-lap joints. What is a half-lap joint, you ask? Simple. You remove half the material of one piece and then half the material of the second piece. And then you lap or bring them together. This results in the original thickness of the boards once they are joined together. It also creates a lot of gluing surface, resulting in a very strong joint. There are many different ways you can remove the material to create this half-lap joint. I will be using a circular saw, and I'll be making many passes with it. You could use a router, or a table saw with a dado blade, or even a hand saw. However you do it, the goal is to remove the material. After I made the many passes with the circular saw, I then needed to clean out what was remaining. I just used a hammer to knock out the pieces down and then scrape them out. This still left a very rough surface. So I used a chisel to smooth it out. Next, I put the pieces together in order to drill some pilot holes for screws. Then I applied a good amount of glue and spread it out evenly. It is important to spread the glue out for a good bond. This ensures that the bond will be uniform throughout the joint, and not just in the small areas of the glue bead. Now it's time to put the pieces back together and screw it down. The screws act as clamps until the glue sets up. The strength of this joint, and in most joints, comes from the glue and not from the screws. Once the glue sets, it's time to install the casters. I mark the holes for the bolts, then drill a small pilot hole. I will be installing the casters using T-nuts and bolts. The reason I'm installing the casters this way is that so they will be easy to remove, as this is not the only duty they will have. Here, I'm making a recess with a Forstner bit for the T-nuts to fit in, so they will be flush with the surface. Now, I'm using a smaller Forstner bit. I'm drilling for the shaft of the T-nut. Then using a standard bit, I drill all the way through for the bolts. Now, it's just a matter of hammering the nuts into place and then attaching the casters with bolts. And there she is, ready for duty. The main reason I built this dolly is in anticipation of the delivery of my new table saw, which is the reason I didn't use a dado blade to make the joint, which would have been a lot easier and faster than using the circular saw. The thing is, when they deliver the table saw, they will only drop it at the edge of the driveway. So I needed a way to get over 300 pounds from the edge of the driveway to the shop, and this dolly fills that bill. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, don't forget to get out there and cut some wood.